And it was a lot of fun for me being with my grandchild yesterday. He is adorable. I've already prepped this bottle. I painted it with a bonding primer and a sponge. Bonding primer and a sponge. And hi Carol, how are you? Hi Leona, hi Elizabeth, did I say? Hi Betty. Oh, you love my glasses? Well, I just found them. Hi Lynn, how are you? Hi Kim. And I said hello to Rennie and Lisa. I don't remember if I said anything to anyone else. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to apply birds right here. And we're going to decorate this bottle. Hey Miriam, how are you? And I'm going to use the new LaBlanche mold called Birds. Yes, I know, I've got something in here. Thank you for sprinkling, Miriam. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great weekend, Miriam. And first, I was going to do a door. And these animals all around. There would be a bird, a dragonfly, a frog, another frog, a snail, a turtle, a lizard, but it didn't quite work out that way. Very minor. I'll show you a close-up, Rennie. I'll show you. Hey Trina, how are you? Congratulations on your anniversary. Oh, I'm so glad, Miriam. And I also have this decor mold by Redesign, and it's got rabbits, but I thought I want to use that somewhere else. I wanted some flowers, but what we're going to end up doing is just this. I also took out my mold called Fragrant Roses, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. So I'm going to turn you down. And yeah, the hummingbird is great. And I've already started a little bit of prep. I just put these in the mold right here. And got a few flowers, two birds. I'm going to re-pour again. I'm going to try this one and see. I had a bit of leftover, so I poured it in. I don't know whether it's going to join with the new one, but we shall see. Molds and I aren't that friendly, just want to say. Kim, it is. Hi Maddie, how are you? Okay, let me mark this because it can be hard to see. And I'm going to do 25 millis of each one. Yes, it is. I only have 2 left. They've gone very, very quickly. Almost as quickly as the Easter eggs. So I'm going to pour 25 millis of this and 25 millis of this one. I'm going to mix them very, very quickly. I just want to take something out of here. This mold, I do not recommend that you do with, thank you, hello Debbie. It is beautiful. It's the new mold by LaBlanche. And I do not, as I was saying, recommend you do this with the clay. Only because there are small pieces inside, and I had a hard enough time pulling them out. Thank you, Betty. So I'm slowly I am not going to rush like I did the first time. See, for here, I'm going to have to move it. Let me just get... This is not going in here. He's going to end up without a beak and without a full tail and without... And I'm going to have to do the same with the second one, the big one we started pouring. Oops, see, I dripped. Just want to make sure we have his beak. And that's the only way I know how to do it. So let's see the rest of him. Oh shoot. The mold, the resin is starting to get hot. Let me pour some here. And some maybe here. I don't know that I'm using everything in these molds. And I am not very good at being precise. Let me just see if I can add some more here. Yep. And let's do this leaf here. Very tiny. And this leaf here. I just want to make sure that I know I should have worn gloves. I just want to make sure that everything is linked where it should be. It might be a bit too late because it's already forming. And one of the reasons why I don't like molds, Betty, I am not very good at doing things like that, only because I can never tell which part of the mold is mold and which one I'm supposed to just leave. Let me put this back. And I originally had another mold to do. And I'm just going to move this aside so that I don't end up hitting it. And I am actually going to use some gloves because it could get messy. Now, the first thing this has been primed. And, oh, Rennie, I said I would show you the texture Look. There is a little texture, but not a lot. Hey Robin, how are you? Robin, how did you do over the weekend? I hope you did well. Hi Ari, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah, and I haven't done anything with the other one. I've just left it as it is. I haven't made my mind up whether it's going to come apart or whether it's going to stay as it is. I do want to add a little bit of texture, but first thing I'm going to do is, for some reason, I still want to use lace. Hey Nicole, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to put, why didn't I get a cloth to put underneath here? I might have to get up and put one. So I'm going to use the Hobby Glue Tacky from Pentart, and I am going to apply this over here. And I'm going to do it at the top. Let me turn this over. And again, over here. And again to the end. In some places, I was quite heavy-handed with the glue. And I'm just going to cut it. Hopefully my fingers are all gluey. And I'm also going to apply it. So this is what we have right now. I know it might be hard. That would work. No, I think it would be the same. The only difference is I think it would be Rennie stiffer. I think it would be stiffer. Okay, and I want to do this like that. I want to put it down. Maybe we'll leave this till this dries because I don't want any glue. And I'm already gluing. Oh, I have sell the mold, Debbie. And Miriam, don't get mad at me, but it's still not on my, I haven't put it on my website. But I have 2 of them. If anyone is interested, please message me. And I was planning to put them on the website, but I goofed. There was one thing I forgot to get, which is, again, you know that I really enjoy working with 3D powder, and I was going to add modeling paste, but I'm not. And let me find this. I'm going to add we could do a day of experimentation, Betty, if Rennie, if one day you would be kind enough to remind me of things to experiment with, write them down for me, and we can do all the experimentation right here. This is Curb Appeal by Deco Art. It's a, I don't know if it's the color white, but it looks white. I wanted one that was a little bit more darker, so I might add some Van Dyke Brown to it, just a little bit. This is not something I sell, but this is something that was sent to me a while back. It's Modern Masters, and it's glazes already pre-made. I don't want it this dark. Well, no, that's fine. Actually, I can add a little bit more. This one seems a bit darker. Because I want to add texture. I just want a little bit of color besides the white. And I'm using the 3D powder. I think this is fine. Yes, it's fine. I know some people like the medium one, but it works for me. And if I put too much, that's okay. We can add more paint. Did everyone have a great weekend? I wasn't on yesterday. I was with my grandson. And he was amazing. What I really enjoyed seeing yesterday is he looks to the door thinking his mom is coming through or wishing his mom would come through. And then when he sees her, he lights up. So amazing. He really... Maybe I've forgotten how our kids were, but I'm going to start adding. I need a little bit more texture, but I like the color. So let me add more texture, just a little bit more. Yeah, they are. They are fun. I love seeing him. And he's beginning to sit down. Okay, I think that's better. Oops. Yeah. Look at the texture here versus here. I like this one much better. So I'm just going to add it. And even over the, I should have put the, other lace. We're also going to be using twine at the very top. I don't have a bottle topper yet, but I am looking. And tomorrow, by the way, I was supposed to do this today, but I didn't. I think we're going to do glass etching. So we'll see tomorrow whether it smells, how it looks. It's funny, if anyone was watching Vasilis, every time he added something, I was thinking, oh my God, he's doing what I'm doing. But of course, there's no way for either one of us to know. But maybe I know him better now, because texture is something he loves. And oh, so sorry, no one is seeing. Yes, tomorrow, WUB. Sorry. Yes, tomorrow is. Oh, he did? Oh, maybe you can send me the link, Miriam, please. I have a lot of bottle toppers, but none of them are would work for this project. And I am going to put my lace on now. Oops, I don't want it. Maybe I should go all the way to the top, but not quite heavily. Because I am going to be putting twine, and I am going to be adding a piece of lace. And I might have to reconstitute this a bit. Or actually, I'll add water to it now, so that by the time I add the lace, it will be okay. I want to see if these are ready. These aren't ready yet, and you check them by seeing if they separate. So let me get a piece of lace, and I hope it won't be too sticky. Yes, that's true, Betty. You can get that. I know. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that. And I want to do this way. But I need to glue it first. Where's my glue? There it is. And I'm just going to put some on here. I don't know how much I need. But I just want to cut this. Hey Jane, how are you? Elizabeth found me a great teapot. A 4-piece tea set, which I'm going to try and come up, not try, but I'm going to come up with an idea of what to do with them. And I'm just adding some more glue here. And with this one, I do have to wait a few seconds. Oh, thank you, Betty. It's a paint top. It's got paint. So let me put these away and get this back to see. This. I just want to get the color. I don't think I'm going to need any more. Or maybe up here. Let's see. Just so that it looks the same color. Trying to get this to glue. Okay. Hi Hazel, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm going to take these gloves off because I didn't actually... It's too sticky for me. And I'm going to move these molds here. And what I need is, I need another plate, okay. I need to prime this. I don't know which ones I'm using yet, but whilst we're waiting for this. And I'm using the Pentart Bonding Primer. Oh. And once it's primed, I am going to add a similar color. It is going to be monochromatic. It's not going to be major different colors. I just want it to be a relaxing sight. And I just realized I cannot dry these on this foam plate. So I'm going to have to go get a piece of something that will allow me to continue. And I'm just checking the bottle. It is sticking. There's some areas that I might need more of. Let me just get some paper. I need this. There's actually, maybe I can use, I found a tray. I don't need to cut anything. Let me see if these are working. Not yet, so they're still hot. So I'm just going to dry them up. And remember to always prime your molds, whether it's clay or resin. And I'm just using the bonding primer. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you? Hi, Gwendolyn. I hope you're doing well. Oh, and by the way, for all those that I said I was going to send your, pack up and send your winnings, I didn't do it. Hey, Donna, how are you? Donna, I was watching, who was I watching yesterday? But I put in your name because she said she's finding the Would You Bend expensive. So I told her you're the best person to go to. I can't remember her name, but I did, you should have gotten notice of it because I highlighted your things. No, Elizabeth, well, actually, that's a lie. I have tried it and I did not like it. And I will show you, if we have time, I will show you why I didn't like it. The whole point was not to get my fingers dirty, and I did. And let me see. I don't think this is done. Nope. Yeah, I did not. First of all, I used up a lot of paint sticks, a lot. And actually, Rennie, can you put that down on the list? Just in case we don't get to it today. To show you that. What type? Oh, what type of resin did I use? This one. The 10-minute one. Hi, Christina. So, besides the fact that I think it ends up being not cost effective. Yes, exactly, Gwendolyn. Thank you. How are you, Christina? And I'm still, it's a good thing that I did this ahead of time, because this one is taking its own sweet time. And as I said, we may not use all of these. They're still not dry. I'm great, thank you. I'm going to use this paper to paint on. And I'm hoping that the bird, yeah, it is. I like it. But I don't really care for the flowers with it. After no, that's not true, actually. No, I take that back. I'm a bit of a snob. I agree. I agree. Well, this one would have been a pain in the neck to do with clay, because if you look at all these tiny details, Look at this one. There is no way you could get this one in the clay, or these. So now these are dry. So let's put these here. Hey Kathy, how are you? Thank you, Kathy, you're so sweet. And as soon as these come out, we will, I'm just going to take these parts out. These are the overflow, my overflow. I've got one more right here. Okay. I'm going to start painting this, although yeah, who didn't have a oh, Rennie. Yes, it is. Only because the timing, the amount of time you need to put in, to me, it's the same. This one's a bit too thick to put in. Let me just get... Yeah, I think we all agree on the glue. The glue took a long time to dry, Rennie, for you. I'm just going to add a little bit of this. And this, again, is Van Dyke Brown. But I want to add a little bit more. And I got a whole case of these. Every single color you can imagine. Ready-made glaze. Just want to see. I think a little bit darker. Nope. Are you talking about the glue, Rennie? Okay, I think this is better. And let's just paint these. And it's all going to be the same color. Even the branches, the flowers. It's not that much darker. But that's the color I wanted. The only really color you're going to see is Moss Effects. And I'm painting these without knowing if I'm going to use them all. And I want a kind of a bluey gray. You know, I'm as stubborn as anything. I should have gotten a piece of paper because now I realize I cannot dry these on here. Well, if that's the only thing I'm doing wrong, then that's fine. Yes, exactly. Which one, is it the clay mold shrank? I'm just going to move this aside and just see. Oh, it's getting almost there. Almost there. My cords are tangled. Everything is tangled, Betty. I can't remember what I did Saturday. Oh, of course, I do remember. Maya came home. So we were at the airport on Saturday. And we picked her up. I cooked the night before. And Tanya and the baby and my son-in-law all came over. I was wondering, what did I do this weekend that didn't let me... Well, this one was coming. But I'm not going to pull it off because it's part of this one. This one needs a little bit more. Okay, this one is done. But see, how, because I did an overfill, I have to clean up these small areas. This is a leaf that's done. And another leaf. And a flower. These are all easy to pull out. Because they're small. I'm just removing the edges on this one. The excess resin. I think I might have to hire someone to do my resin because I always overpour. Miriam, I might hire you if I continue like this. I mean, look at this overpour. It's everywhere. And I guess this is the best way to do it. And I'm still going around it because I stupidly wasted my resin by overpouring. And then here, I'm just going to stick this in. Or this. Or maybe neither. I don't even know if I'm using this. This mold, sell it. I have 2 left. This is a LaBlanche mold, and they're limited editions. And once they're gone, they're gone. The same like the Easter eggs. The Easter eggs went very, very quickly. And there's actually a wait list for people who change their mind on the Easter eggs. Let's just see now. Okay, this one is almost done. There we go. Let's get the other small one. Just want to make sure that it's releasing from all sides. That's why I said this would be very hard to do with clay. Because if you look at the legs, they're tiny, tiny. And let me just remove a bit of the over. Kathy, if who was it that was asking? Okay, Gwendolyn. They're not listed on my website. Because I didn't have time to do it this weekend. And as I was saying, it was great to have my daughter home finally. And yesterday she came home and we went shopping. Okay. And there's the second one. I just want to remove this. And again, this one needs, I don't know what this is, but it came in it. Let me put these so that we can prime them. Because right now we don't know which ones we're using. I don't think I'm going to be using this because it's just a bit too much. Let me get the bonding primer. Yes, Trina. Okay, so they're sold. So Trina's getting one and Gwendolyn is getting one. As I said, they are limited editions, and I didn't realize that people would be going crazy for those. And the egg ones are spectacular. And those went within a day. And it seems everything that Thanks, Betty. Okay, let's dry it. Now I don't think I need this anymore. So this goes away. Oops. The one thing I will say with clay is that they're easier to mold. I'll try and find one, Betty. So we're going to use this and this. And still wet. And I'm just going to pull them up a bit. And this one. And this one. I think, let me just get some of this. Then we'll have them all at the same point, and we can continue with both of them. Robin, are you still on here? Oh, you are so sweet, Miriam. Yeah, you guys get them from Germany. Well, I had someone, a very nice lady from Canada, who wanted the Rococo too. So I took I wrapped it up, and I told her that the shipping was going to be big, but that I would check for her. Well, I was shocked. The mold is $27, and the shipping was $45. And that's with it all wrapped up, and in other words, it was ready to ship out. And I thought, oh my God, $35, that's, you know, quite a bit. I'm just going to remove this one. A paper would have been better, but does Rima listen? No. Miriam, I can't believe... Miriam, you are amazing. Thank you, but really, everyone on here is really beautiful and they're all pure-hearted. They really are. And I really appreciate all the support all of you give me. And you're going to make me cry, Miriam. This one needs a little bit more gray or brown, or I've missed some areas, so let me just put that in. Which brush? It's not, this is the paint that made it stick, I think, Betty. Because the other ones didn't stick, but the paint dried up all around and made it stick. But certainly the resin, because it's brand new, definitely will help with the sticking, yes. Just want to make sure, oh, this is really hard now. I forgot to do the insides. The next color we're going to go in and do. Yes. Absolutely. I was going to get up and get that, but then I got lazy, Jill. And actually, I do have some parchment paper here. And I just want to make sure all my bird friends are and this one. And that's exactly what I'm going to get right now. And I don't really have to go far. This will work. I forgot I had the round ones. Oops, that bird needs painting. I don't know how I missed him. Obviously, if you're doing this at home, you would be taking your time, unlike me. The next color I'm going to use is going to be, I'm not sure if it's this blue. I just want a touch of blue. Actually, Miriam, I just got a thing from Etsy, effective February 4th. UPS is raising their prices by 4%. And I don't know if it's for everyone, if they're doing that across the board, or if they're if it's just for Etsy. So you know, it's annoying. No, but they didn't give me that option, and they didn't ask me who I was sending it to. So right now, what I want to do, is this dry? Is this dry? Is I just want to just highlight some of the birds. Just the raised areas. With very little paint. Okay, I used this one. I think I like this one better. And the same goes for the flowers. That's why I said it's going to be very monochromatic. Oh, okay, Miriam. I know I got a thing from Etsy a couple of days ago, I think. What's today, the 4th or the 5th? No, today's got to be the 5th. I don't want that much blue. I got carried away. And I'm painting these not knowing how many I'm going to use. Oh, he's still wet. He's dry. I don't think I'm going to use this flower. And I think I'm not going to use this one either. Yeah, I don't want the flower. And let's add a little bit more of that blue. Today's the 6th. Oh, wow. The days are flying by. So, yeah, I had to have gotten this from Etsy last week. Then not well, I only saw it a couple of days ago. And then just going to add a little bit of the grey. Oops, wrong one. I got more heavy-handed towards the end with my blue, but we'll take it down. And I'm not changing brush, I'm just cleaning it. I'm very slow, guys. I know, see how heavy-handed I got? Yep, well, that's too heavy-handed now. You know what would be better than, I wonder if I have the paste, the waxes. The waxes might be better. You can barely see the blue underneath, but you can see a bit of it. Let me wipe this off. I just want to make sure I get the edges as well. And I'm going to wipe off. This is the one I got heavy-handed with in the blue. But actually, that's the one I actually like. The next color I'm just going to use is going to be very, very lightly done, and that's going to be white, and we'll finish it off with gold. Almost there. Just want to try something, so just give me a second before I put the white. Okay, before I put the white, I think I like that. It kind of puts it all together. Look at that versus that. I kind of really prefer it with, hi Lori. And I just want to add a touch. And you can still see the blue and the gray. Guess I forgot about the edges of the branches. So once this dries, see this? I'm just going to go around the edges, make sure there's nothing uglier than having white edges when everything else is. And this one has a lot of edges. There's an edge here, and here. And it doesn't take away the blue or the gray, actually, which I kind of like. And I did add some water to it. So there's one done. Oops. It's when I put it on here that I see all the gray, all the white. Can you still see? I just found a whole bunch of white when I put it on a clean The others will be faster because they won't be as detailed as this one. And I'm so glad I cut this off. Okay, not this one. We're going to do this one. And I also want to speckle it. When I say speckle it, what's the word? Flick stuff on it. I want to flick some blue, some white, some cream. What did I do with it? There it is. Len, you're hilarious. You are absolutely hilarious. She got bored? Yeah, I don't blame her. Oops. And 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that how many I have? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I have 5. The first one took me forever. Okay, going to get rid of this. Got another one. And I don't know whether I want to put white or white or nope. Not that heavy. No, that's messed this one up. This one I need to redo. Hold on. No, I think white might be better. I do not like this one. So let's get some white. Let's see. It's not like I need a lot. I'm just going to do this to the birds, not to the branches. And I just want to oh, there's this one as well. I'm going to get the gold. Trying to decide what gold to use. Whether to use wax. Yeah, I'm going to use wax. Gold wax. Hopefully it's in here. Antique gold. And I am going to put some on the branches and on the flowers. Got a big chunk of, I especially want to get the mouth and the beak, well, the beak and the eyes. Where is this? I need some more. 2 more birds. This one is a bit dull. Bye, Lori. Just going to add a little bit more on this one. And then I don't know why I'm putting away all these colors. I'm going to need them. I've just found a white tail. Okay, let's move these. I just need to right now clean my fingers because I'm going to start putting them in. and I don't want my fingers to mess them up. Maybe I should speckle first. Yeah, let me speckle. I think it might be... No, I'm going to do it last. I'm going to do also the moss after I place the birds down. And I need to put my bottle on a paper towel so I don't mess it up like I've already done. Where's the paper towel? There it is. All right. So this is more or less dry. I did mess up here, and I did not put my other. Let me just get some more of the other color if I can. Just want to make sure that all the bottom has it. And if it doesn't, well, it's a work in progress. Another mistake is that I don't know how to do things straight, so this is bent. But, so this one is going to go here. And this one is, well, this one and this. How am I going to place these? These two are going to be talking. So I'm going to put them here. And I might just put one of the big ones. These two are talking. And this one. And this one are talking. But then I've got this one that looks weird. I might, well, let's start with these two. I'm just going to heat them up, and where is, I'm using Tite Bond Quick and Thick. And am I going to use a brush? Yes, I am. Let me get a big brush so that you know what? Let's get a dirty brush. Not this one. Are my scissors in the water? Yeah, they are. I wonder why. Okay, so this one we will put here, and I don't know if I need to do anything to it, like heat it up. I'm not going to heat it up. So I'm just using the Quick and Thick. I am going to darken my bottle. And I'm going to get a small brush to remove the glue. I'm just going to hold him. And I don't know whether I should put some tape. And let's put this one, talking to him. Or is it this one that's talking to him? This one. And I might just add some heat to make them more stable, more likely to glue. I'm sorry I've missed a lot of comments. I'm just going to remove from here. And, oops, here. And hot water spilling. I just want to make sure these are really glued on without coming up again. Thank you for the hearts. I'm sorry keeping you so long, but I did want to finish this project today. And I hope these will stay glued on. I might actually just put some tape. Because now, the reason I used lace is because I get a lot of messages from people saying, what can you substitute would you bend for? And I told them that I would give them ideas, and this is one of them. You can use lace. You can use metal. Thank you, Betty. So these are on there. Hopefully they're not going to, they're going to stay glued. And then we have this one. This one's not gluing. And I'm going to put another piece of tape here. This bird and this bird, I think. I think these two birds are going to go here and here. See, what I need to do is just make sure the height is all the same. Where's the other one? And the distance between them. So right there. So let me just get... And I am going to use the dryer. This one's not as flexible as the others. And this one's not sticking. I should have used modeling paste. Why didn't I? It glues on faster. No, not modeling paste, heavy body gel. Thank you, Hazel. So I'm just heating this up so that it will form. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Trina. Let's see if I can heat this. I should have used the other heavy body gel. If these come off, then I'm going to have to use the heavy body gel. Let me just heat this up. No, that's fine, Trina. Thank you. And there's our little birdie. He's still a bit flexible. No, Trina, that's fine. If you have it, then you have it. Can't believe this one is still pulling up. Where is my thing? Well, some of it didn't stick. I might have to re-glue and use the Heavy Body Gel. In the meanwhile, we're going to use this is the Moss Effects, and this one is no name. And this one, well, actually, they should have a name. One is light and one is dark. But I cannot find the names on this. I haven't used this in a long time. So I'm just removing the dry edges. And I just want to get a brush, or actually let's try this. And I'm going to show you what this does when you heat it. I've just done one color here. I am going over it with another color. So this should start popping up to create the spikes of the moss. And I say should. Oh, some parts of it have actually. Don't know if you can see this. See that little thing here? It's starting to stick up. Yeah, even this one bubble raised up. Okay, let's put some of the other one. I'm going to use another brush, actually, because I'm also going to add some more here. And add a little bit of this. Let's see now. Yep, it's popping up. Just need to make sure I have no white areas. See, it does look like moss, doesn't it? Let's see here. I'm just covering up the areas that have still some white. Okay, let's do this one. Although this one deserves a little bit more color. And I put some on the branches as well. Hello, Vivian. Yeah, I like that too. I like that a lot, Rennie. I did it. Do you remember, Betty? I did this on a birdhouse last year. And then I'll add the just want to make sure I have a bit of everything. And it'll only pop as long as it's wet. It is moss. And it comes in a few colors. There's these, and then there's the grass effect, which I would use more typically in the spring. And I think I need to do up here as well. Because there is a branch up here. Oops. So I'm linking those two together. I will have to touch up. Yes, I do too. Into spikes. I have to add touches here and there in corners. And let's do the last one. That have smaller branches. I got some on the bird and I don't particularly want that. And you know what? I might link those two together. Why not? So that they don't look like they're out of space. I'll go back in with a finer brush and fill in the areas that I couldn't reach with this brush. And the birds weren't meant to be on the same level, by the way. I wanted them close, but not too matchy-matchy. So this is what we have so far. Yes, I'm going to. And then it might be too late for me to pop them. No, they're popping. It does look so much like moss. It really does. I might have to add some heavy body gel because many of them aren't sticking. Well, 3 of them aren't sticking. This one's definitely not sticking. I just want to add a little bit. But I want to show you also the grass effect. Look at how you can see, can you see how raised up it is? And I'll probably go back and add a little bit more of everything, but more neatly than I'm doing it. I'm rushing this because it's late. And I want to do, well, there's something else I want to do before. Where is my cover? Let me show you the grass effect. Thank you. This is the grass one. You know what? I'm going to let this dry a bit. And I'll finish it off camera because it's already been 2 hours. I appreciate you all staying with me. And I just want to show you what this one looks like. So this is for really spring. And you can also blow it. It's blown, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this one and a little bit of this one, and they all go together. Yeah, stencils would be great. They all go together. Because moss is not all the same color. But in spring, you will get bright moss. Wait, this one. This was done very, very quickly. Usually you would take... Oh, yes, yes. I haven't picked them out. You know what? Let me do 4 tomorrow.